Trading the foreign exchange market carries high risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Trading on margin, utilizing leverage can carry an even higher level of risk that can lead to a complete loss of investment funds. So before deciding to trade the foreign exchange market or using any of our software alert products, you should carefully and diligently consider your personal investment objectives, level of experience, and risk tolerance. There is a possibility that you could potentially sustain significant loss. You should not invest any capital or trade that you cannot afford to lose. It is your responsibility to be aware of and understand all risks associated with foreign exchange trading and to seek professional advice from an independent certified financial advisor if you have any doubts. Auvoria Prime does not exercise trading authority over your trades. You and you alone exercise discretionary trading authority over every trade.
Hey everybody, how are you doing? Matt Ward here, VP of Global Sales, along with Susan Batchelder here on the call. And we have an exciting call lined up for you guys. Absolutely. Welcome to the call. If you guys want to undo your cameras, we're all on this open Zoom together. We'd love to see your pretty faces so we can all talk to each other and celebrate an amazing June as we go into July. Michael Manuel, what's up, brother? Good to see your face. As you come on, just tell them to chat what your name is, where you're calling from. Would love to give you guys shout outs. I see Kashmir Harris, Cash, my man on the call. Danielle Lewis, Derek Alexander. What's going on, guys? Hey, Mr. Cash in the house. What's going on? We're also live on our AP Legacy Facebook page as well. So make sure you get this out to your teams. Let them know the call has started. There's Miss Sydney Tillman. How you doing, girl? So good to see you guys. Love being with the family here on this beautiful Saturday as we're going into here in the United States 4th of July weekend. So I'm excited to get this call started in a minute. Alicia, how are you? Welcome to the call. If you guys come on, just tell us in the chat where you're calling from, what country, what state you're in. We'd love to give you guys a shout out. See Mr. Paul Scott on the call. Welcome. If you guys want to take off your cameras, you can do that as well so I can see you guys. And we are about to get started. So let's get this ball rolling. And we have a lot of exciting things happening on this call as we're going to be diving in to all the great things that's happened in July. And then in June, and we're going to talk about what's happening in July. As you guys know, we're diving into our first live event in Orlando. Susan has some awesome information on that event. Also have a contest rolling out. So make sure that your team is on this call. Make sure that everybody are getting everything out that this call has started, because they do not want to miss all the information that's going to be shared on this call. So if you're new to Auvoria Prime, my name is Matt Ward. I'm the VP of Global Sales here. And it's an honor to be able to be with you guys here today. This is the Ignite call. This is a call that happens every first Saturday of the month. This is where we launch our month. We talk about all the amazing things that's coming, all the amazing things that's about to happen. We have some great testimonies that we're going to share with you guys today as well from different people. But I always like to start the call off and congratulate our top 10 enrollers across the globe. And first of all, give a big shout out in the chat room to Los DeCarlos Sanders, 47 personals for the month. This guy will tell you that the momentum pool pays him well. So he definitely gets on it as much as possible. And as you can see here, Magnus Engel out of Sweden, 20 personals for the month. Sydney Tillman, girl, rocking it in third place, 18 personals. Felix out of Sweden, 15. Shinda Scott, US, 13. Impact, Dante and Michael, my brothers, 12 personals. Miguel Chambers, 12 out of the United States. Brenda Cern out of the United States. And then I'm going to really mess this up. I'm just letting y'all know right now. But Kumitum, Christian out of Cameroon. Cameroon is on the map, 10 personals. What an awesome bunch of young men that are crushing it there, and women. We have some awesome women in Cameroon too. Africa is in the house, so they're coming up strong. Super proud of you, all you guys, for knocking that out. Top 10 countries, United States. Susan, if people are coming on, can you admit them in? Can you see it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, thank you. So United States, 458, Italy, 85, Estonia, 45, Canada, 38, UK, 37, Sweden, 34, Australia, 31, Cameroon, 22 people, Croatia, 10 people, and Slovenia, 8 people. So congratulations to the top 10 countries. around the globe who are absolutely crushing it. Guys, we're about to hit 100 rising stars since we launched it in the company. So the first batch of these went out in Orlando. We're going to be passing these out with all the other amazing things that we have coming for our icons and from our rising stars, our VIPs, our icons. We have some amazing stuff that they're getting presented in Orlando. You do not want to miss any of that. This is really cool. If you guys are new on your dashboard, I know I talked about on the last Ignite call, but I want to talk about it again. This is a great widget that just got introduced to everyone. So if you go to your dashboard, this will show people, hey, if you're qualified, verified, you'll hit Rising Star. In order to hit Rising Star, you have to hit VIP 500 in your first 60 days, and then you have to hold that rank for 4 weeks to be verified. Once you do that, you get this pennant, you get a nice little bonus, and you get recognition around the globe, and you get like special receptions. The one in Orlando for our Rising Stars is going to be amazing. I can't wait. It's in downtown Orlando, this rooftop. It's going to be really, really special for all of our Rising Stars. So can't wait to celebrate with you guys on all of that. Also, we're going to talk about Cabo real quick. If you guys did not know, we put together our Momentum trip. This is going to be an amazing trip to Cabo in February. This is going to be a 5-star all-inclusive resort, everything paid for. It's valued at $3,000. So how you get to go, it doesn't matter if you're new right now on the call, you just joined Auvoria Prime, you got plenty of time to get going, right? And to be able to be on this trip. So all you have to do just to get an invitation to this trip is just get 5 points in the pool. That's it. Once you get 10 points, you're gonna get 25% off that $3,000. 20 people, you're gonna get 50% off. 20 points, 30 points, 75% off, 40 points, 100% off, and 65 points you're paid for and a guest. So if you have a spouse, a significant other, a business partner, whatever, you can take them as well. If you guys are single, what I would be doing, I'd be getting a contest rolling in my organization personally. I'd say, listen, I'm going to go this thing, have 100% paid, but if you help me get there, hey, listen, I'll take you there. So you could take somebody that maybe performed the best on your team and take them with you, which would be a great incentive, right? So here's the winner so far for the Momentum trip. Los, all expenses covered, brother. That's going to be exciting. Magnus Engel, 25% off. Josh Kites, 25% off. Corey Collar, 25% off his ticket. Brittany Hughes, congratulations, 25% off. Sydney Tillman, 25% off. Impact, Dante and Michael, you're invited, but one away from 25% off. Alexandria Armstead, you are invited, one away from 25% off. Alexandria, you're invited, one away from 25% off. Brandon Hodge, you are invited, 2 away from 25% off. Miguel Chambers invited, 3 away from 25% off. Jasmine Holder invited, 4 away from 25% off. Jad Morris is invited, 4 away from 25% off. Brenda Cern, you are invited, 4 away from 25% off. Jason Stewart is invited, 5 away from 25% off. Sydney Satterwhite, you are invited, 5 away from 25% off. And Ashley Fitzwilliams, congratulations, you're invited, 5. You're only 5 away from 25% off. Get this, below this list, there's well over 100 people who are between 1 and 4 points away from being invited to go on this trip. So I'm excited. You guys have no idea how excited I will be to be in Cabo, in paradise, all-inclusive, 5-star resort with our family, celebrating, in 2021, but to bring it in 2022 together and really, really launching that new year. It's going to be very, very exciting. So without further ado, how many of you, and you put in the chats for me, how many of you, give a big old 777, have loved AP Live the last 2 weeks? I'd love to see you guys in the chat, giving out a big shout out. Nathan Williams, are you on here? Nathan is on here, isn't he? Unmute yourself and your camera if you are on here.
Yeah, he's here.
Okay. I'm gonna bring him on real quick.
There he is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, brother. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
I'm good. I'm going to pop out of here real quick. Well, I'll just leave this up. So, oh, there you are. What's up, man? I thought you'd have your bow tie on and stuff. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, man. Only for special events. So I wanted to bring Nathan on. So if you guys have not,
been a part of AP Live yet, if you have not had the chance to use Arrow yet, wow, you're missing out, right? Because there's so many people. I see all these people, getting the bags, Bounce Arrow Go, and Nate, you've really created an amazing product, and it's changing a lot of lives. That's really an understatement. But I'd love for you to everyone on here just to be able to kind of hear about you. I'd like you to tell your story real quick and really your passion about Arrow, and then really just share with everyone just your experience in the first 2 weeks. Being the director of education and also one of the educators on there. Just what's it been like being on these calls and seeing people's lives being impacted on AP Legacy?
Yeah, sure. So quick backstory on me. At the end of the day, it's never about me, it's about the people. My Forex journey started 5 years ago. First 2 years or 18 months or so, I learned two things, and that was how to draw a trend line and how to blow accounts. And so when I got to the point where I was an educator, or to the point where I was confident enough to help educate others to learn how to trade, I did not want them to have the same experience as I did. And so, the goal last summer was to design an easy system to make it as simple as possible, for anybody to be able to just plug in, still put it into work, but not as much work as
You still can't be in that bathroom.
some of us others had to put
Man,
in.
get out the bathroom.
Everybody can mute yourselves out. We know somebody needs to get out of the bathroom right now, but if we can just mute everyone out, that'd be great. It's a live call, folks.
Hey, that's Daniel. Hey, I'm not gonna worry about Daniel. Daniel's the man. He's on a London session with us every night. He's part of the family, catching those pics with us.
I'm so sorry.
We are all cussed here.
I'm so sorry.
You're good. Go ahead, Nate.
Yeah. So the system, again, try to make it as simple as possible for beginners to come on board and not to have the same experience as I did, as I can deter a lot of people away from the journey that is Forex. And then with my man Calvin, who I connected with about 2 years prior, contacted me on Facebook. I thought it was a joke that someone actually or a company actually wanted to partner with, had a potential to partner with on the product and provide it to their customer base. But a few months later, here I am, and it's great. So again, I thank Calvin for finding me on the day I started promoting the product, and really just pushing for it as he saw the opportunity that it could impact. So at the end of the day, everyone needs to get their kudos, and if you guys could drop some 777s in the chat for my man Calvin Frazier, because he's the man that brought Arrow to the forefront. So that's my journey. Like I said, real short and sweet. Just here to try to help everyone else as much as possible. The last 2 weeks, with the trade room have been exciting. We've been doing this for a while, through Zoom, and now that we're trying to transition to our own platform in the back office, we have our challenges, but at the end of the day, every call, people are still have an opportunity to, even through the challenges, win trades, and the most important, educate. They're getting educated and learning a skill set that later on can't be taken from you. And definitely couldn't do it without my fellow educators. So shout out to, I see Cash on the call, I see Dante, I don't see Jackie on the call, but shout out to the Arrow Trade Room team. Couldn't do it without these guys. I said 14 calls around the week, with the 15th coming from Miss Jackie here real soon. And so we just try to make it give as much value. A lot more coming. Can't really speak too much about it, but we got some more stuff planned just to bring that much more value to the Arrow Trade Room. And looking forward to seeing more lives change, and looking to see them calls get to the 500,000, 5,000 participation.
Absolutely, man. Well, thank you so much, Nate, for all you do, man, and your servant-driven leadership, and just it just shows, right, as people are having massive success here at Auvoria Prime. And for you guys that don't know, we just did our beta test launch on AP Live and the Arrow Trade Room 2 weeks ago. And so the actual launch of the system and the whole AP Social and all that is going to be live in Orlando. It's going to be absolutely insane. what is coming. So this is just the beta, so we can start getting the ball rolling with everyone and start creating those stories for you guys for when the main launch happens in Orlando. And so another person I want to bring on real quick, Sydney Tillman. Sydney, you have been absolutely crushing it. And, it was such an honor to meet you in Dallas. And I just love your enthusiasm, your excitement, and you were wearing your Rising Star pennant in Dallas. It was awesome. But I'd love for you to unmute yourself. And, I've been watching you in AP Legacy Facebook page. You've been having awesome success in the trade rooms and stuff. So I'd love for you just to kind of share your experience and what's happened to you with AP Live. Over to you.
Thank you so much for those kind words. I'm like so happy I feel very grateful to be here. A lot of people, when they see me post my results, they have the misconception that I've been trading a long time, and that's not true. I really didn't start trading until I came to AP. So about the end of March, April, when Calvin brought me on. Being in industry, I knew about Forex initially, I want to say about 2016, but I just didn't have the time to really dabble into it. And honestly, it felt like learning a foreign language. So for me, it was just like, that could be frustrating when you first get started, or you're trying to learn and there's so much information out there. And so coming into AP, and initially I was just like, I told Calvin, I said, I don't really want to touch a Forex MLM. He's like, see it, just give it a solid look at it. And then when he brought Arrow to my attention, it really spoke to me and what my struggle was with Forex. And I was like, I feel like anybody can do this. Like, so many people want to get into Forex. They want to understand trading. But it just seems so difficult to the average person, or they feel like they don't have the time to learn, or they don't have the right mentorship. So they give up very quickly. And so for myself, coming into AP, I started to learn so much, hopping on Nate's calls, and then linking with Cash, and being in the testing group as well. I just automatically picked up on binary. And the interesting thing is that I feel like I'm kind of learning in reverse. So because we have such amazing leadership, and people are inboxing me all the time, hey, how did you learn how to do this? How do you learn how to do that? And the answer is really getting on the calls. There are so many gems that are dropped on the calls. And one of the things that I can honestly say is that we have such patient educators. Like, Cash will answer a million questions. Like, he has so much patience, which really is a gift, because it's such a wide range of knowledge based on these calls. And so I've just learned so much. And so now doing binary with Arrow, yesterday morning, quick testimony, not to, everybody's results clearly are different. But I want to say this as a testament to the education here we have at AP, and then just the awesome software of Arrow. Yesterday morning, I typically, when I was trading binary, I started to do it with stocks, companies, but now I'm doing it with currencies. And yesterday, I had been on the sessions with Nathan, the London sessions. It was a couple of things that I didn't understand, but the way he was breaking it down as far as like Forex and stuff goes, levels and things, I applied what I learned this week on the London sessions to what we were doing with Arrow and binary. And yesterday alone, I did about 14,000 in trades that I won, literally. And because binary is, I for those of you that don't know, I typically trade 30 seconds to a minute. So in a total time frame about 10 minutes, I did about $14,000 in trades. All right. So, and again, I can do, if I'm doing this, and I started March, April, anybody can do this. I will say the key thing is to get on these calls, we have such an awesome education team here. Learn from them. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to lose trades. It's going to happen. It's a part of your growth. Be consistent and make yourself available. I mean, I'm sorry, I've been in this industry since 2013, and I know a lot of the key players. I know a lot of these companies, and I put the education team here against anybody in the industry, period, from their knowledge base to their level of care. They really want you to understand how to do this. So if you're not succeeding, first thing is you have to ask questions to figure out why. Make yourself available. Get on these calls. If you miss the calls, you have work, you have different things going on. Go back and watch the replays. I can be on a session for London with Nate, and I'll still turn around the next morning or the next day when it's posted, and I'll go back and watch the replay. So if you want to be successful, you have to be consistent. You have to make yourself available. And we have people here that make themselves available to you. If you have questions, like, it's really no excuse, you guys. Like, you have all the tools literally here to really change your life. So I'm forever thankful to be here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'm like super, super excited. And for this to just be the beta stage and we're just getting started, I can only imagine 6 months from now. So if you're on this call and you have either just gotten started or you have been in AP for a couple of months, but you're like kind of tiptoeing, like, take the training wheels off, go in hard, like, don't play with this, because you're really just gonna play yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, really take advantage of what we have here, and and change your life. And that's all I have. So if I can do this, and what has that been, 90 days maybe? Anybody on this call can do this. Everybody is capable, and we have the tools here. So thank you so much, Matt.
Thank you so much, Sydney. And guys, if that doesn't fire you up, your wood is wet, right? I mean, that's ridiculous. That is absolutely amazing. Sydney, we love you, and we appreciate all you do. Quick disclaimer, past performance does not predict your future. Just because she's having success doesn't mean she'll have success. She is a student, and she is learning. And so every individual is different, okay? So little disclaimer there. I want to bring on real quick Paul Scott. Paul, man, you are just such an amazing leader, man. I love working with you. You're just such a servant-driven leader at that. And once again, I've been watching your results on AP Legacy and really what's happened for you in the AP live trade rooms. I know we have some amazing educators on here. Mr. Cashmere is right here. Man, I wish I had a name like Cash. I mean, how do you get so cool? Anyways, Paul, I'd love for you to come on, man, and just share your experience in the first 2 weeks here with AP Live. Over to you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Matt. Really appreciate it, brother. First and foremost, I'm super, super grateful for this entire AP community. I'm grateful for all the educators, Cash, Dante, Nate, Jackie. I mean, they're absolutely crushing it. A little bit of just my background. I mean, I've been trading Forex for the last probably 2, almost 3 years now, but especially in the beginning, I really struggled with consistency. And so, I was introduced to EAs probably about 6-7 months into my Forex journey and got really excited about that. So I kind of laid back off of like the Forex education side of it and just started going around to a bunch of different companies, testing EAs and softwares and just seeing what was out there, because I struggled so much with consistency. And then when we launched AP, we had some incredible software. So that was really my focus, and just testing out different software and mastering the tools and really just kind of being a master in that industry. I really stopped manual trading, but then there became a lot of excitement when we started to talk about these AP live trade rooms and really getting back into the manual trading. So I wanted to give it a shot. I made sure to plug in, especially when we launched the Arrow options, with Cash and Arrow, just made things super, super easy in general, right? I mean, we had, even before we launched the trade rooms, just the regular Arrow, people were definitely winning a lot with Arrow. So I kind of started to plug back into manual trading. And even just this week, right, I was able to take a really small account. I started with about $30, and obviously, like Matt said, right, past performance doesn't guarantee future results, right? But it's about giving people the opportunity to take small amounts of money and really be able to, hop into these markets and see some results, right? So I was able to take a $30 account, $30 US, and this week turn it into about $450. So just something like that, being able to, especially I've got teams in, the Philippines and Africa and all these other, countries where, I mean, $30 is, in an account, it is pretty tough for people to do, right? So to be able to turn that into $450 in just 1 week, it is pretty solid results, right? So it got me really excited to plug into these trade rooms because you're seeing results. And I really want to set the precedent that you're not getting on these trade rooms just for the live call outs, right? It's not, hey, Cash, where's the, where are the signals? Hey, Dante, where are the signals? Like, you want to come into these trade rooms with the right mindset. You're coming in to learn the skill set so that you can go and trade on your own. That way you're able to make money, not just when you're on the calls, but you're able to get the skill, go into the charts whenever you want, and be able to create whatever level of income you choose, right? And that's the thing that I love so much about these Arrow trade rooms, and why I'm so fired up to share this with other people is because each and every single educator, I've been able to hop on several calls with each of them, and they all focus so much on teaching. We'll take some trades during the call. I know, shout out to Nate. He just hit 1,000 pips. He caught 1,000 pips in his room last week. So, I mean, he is absolutely crushing it. That German 30 is definitely his baby. And also, when I was taking that $30 account, I did that using Arrow options with Cash and using some of his strategies. So, I mean, the trade rooms are definitely having a major impact. People are seeing results, but again, make sure that you're hopping in with that expectation of, hey, I want to learn this skill. I want to be able to do this stuff on my own, and you're not just hopping in for the signals. And I guarantee, well, we don't do guarantees out here, but when you do that and have the right mindset, I can guarantee that it can change your life, because we're giving out the correct information, and each educator is so accessible that all they do most of the session is just answering questions. And like Sid said, I mean, Cash is answering the same question 10, 20 times with super patience. So I absolutely love it. And the trade rooms are having incredible results. So thank you guys so much. Matt, I'll swing it back to you, brother.
Awesome, Paul. Thank you so much for, all you do, and for that amazing testimony that you gave out. And so I want to share with you guys, and the reason I wanted, Sydney to come on, and Nate to come on, and Paul to come on, I want you guys to hear what Auvoria Prime is doing for people. It's changing people's lives. And, every single day that goes by that you're not sharing Auvoria Prime with somebody is another day that somebody doesn't get blessed with these amazing educators, these amazing tools. There's people out there. Let me tell you something, guys. There are people out there that are looking for answers. Millions and millions and millions and millions of people are looking for answers, and they have no idea where to look. But it takes all of you to go out and open your mouth and spread the word about Auvoria Prime and share with them about these amazing results that people are getting through these amazing educators and through our amazing products, right? And it's only going to get better from here. So if you guys want to take some pictures, I want to make sure that you guys have the schedule. Mr. Nate Williams will be Wednesday and Thursday and Friday from 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Dante Lewis will be on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Miss Jackie, she's going to be on Wednesday and Thursday from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Mr. Cash Harris, he is going to be on Monday from 6 to 8 Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday from 2 to 4 Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday from 6 to 8 Eastern Standard Time, Thursday from 2 to 4 Eastern Standard Time, and Friday from 2 to 4 and 6 to 8 Eastern Standard Time. Man, that man loves to teach. So I appreciate all of our educators, all that you do. And man, I love hearing all these stories. So listen, if you want to get on, you might say, Matt, how in the world do I even get on into the Arrow trade room? So first of all, you need to have Arrow. I've had several people reach out to me and said, Matt, I love Gearbox. I love Neo. How do I get Arrow? I said, got to get another access pass. So a lot of people are getting another access pass because they love Arrow and they love Gearbox. They love Neo and Gearbox so much, so they don't want to switch out of that, which is perfectly good. We're about diversification here. So the only two ways you can get in: one is you switch one of your EAs to Arrow, or just add on another access pass like a lot of people are doing, but you have to have Aero as a product. And then you'll go into your back office. You can switch over to your dashboard, or under your dashboard, under AP Marketplace, you're going to see Aero Trade Room Beta. Click on that, and that will let you in as long as you have the product Aero itself. So I want to make sure that everyone knows how to get to the Aero Trade Room. So as we move on, I'm excited to bring on our Director of Marketing, Ms. Susan Batchelder. Susan, woo! What a crazy month June has been. July is already like crazy. We're heading into this thing called Ride the Wave, first live event in Orlando. And I know you've been head down, have not come up from air. So I appreciate you being on this call, because I know you've just been going crazy getting everything together. But myself, the field, corporate staff, everyone appreciates everything that you do. So I'm excited to turn the call over to you to share some amazing things that are about to happen, an awesome contest. So everybody, last chance. Sorry, I'm getting a thing in my throat here, allergies. Last chance to get your team on this call, as Susan's going to be launching an amazing contest. So have your pens and paper ready. Susan, I'm gonna turn the call over to you.
All right. Thank you, Matt. Can you hear me all right?
Loud and clear.
Okay, excellent. Hi, everyone. I absolutely loved hearing Paul and Sydney, your story with your experience in the last 2 weeks with the Aero Trade Room. And there's a common theme, and not just with your two testimonies, but a lot of the results that are coming in, either by text, posts in this group here, or some amazing high energy videos are coming in. And there's a common theme amongst all of it. And I just want to highlight that before I go into what I want to share with you today. And that is showing up and being a good student. That's what it takes. We have the education, we have the platform, we have amazing coaches. So our success is always in our control, and you be a good student and you can reap the benefits. So I just wanted to touch on that, because definitely a common theme. Guaranteed you'll get out what you put in. That's the only guarantee we make. So Matt, next slide, please. Ride the Wave. We are now in July. So Ride the Wave is less than a month away, our AP Summit of 2021. So drum roll, we're getting to the final details of the sessions, the show flow, all of the intricate planning in around it. We have 2 offsite amazing events come up, and a lot of the session content I can't reveal because there's some pretty incredible content coming up, but I would like to share some of it with you. So just to highlight that the price is $199 still. Whoa, wait. $199 until July 5th. And we did launch this contest a few days ago, but it was just kind of dropped in social media, not really announced. So we wanted to do a reset just to make sure everyone could take advantage of it. So starting now, right now, 12:30 p.m. Eastern today, for the next 24 hours, if you don't have your ticket, or even if you have your ticket and you want to purchase a second ticket for a team member or to bring somebody, everyone that purchases a ticket over the next 24 hours will get entered into the raffle. 2 people will win, 2 winners, and each winner will receive the prize of 2 nights at the Rose and Shingle Creek Hotel, fully covered. So 2 nights of the hotel, fully covered. So go ahead. All you need to do is purchase your ticket. I can see the timestamp and the date of tickets purchased, and you get entered into the raffle. Shout out to our winner from last Saturday's contest. I believe he's on here. Actually, we should bring him out, and if we have a minute, Matt, and see how excited he is. So anyway, I will carry on. If you don't have your rooms booked, our room block, which is an amazing price point, go to avoriaprime.me/ride the wave hotel. And that must be done before Tuesday. That's when our block ends. And then I believe the price is almost double per night. So if you have your ticket, go ahead and book your room. All right. So first of the drum roll announcements. Next slide, please, Matt. Our MC for Ride the Wave Summit is our very own Dante Lewis. Thank you, Dante, for saying yes. First of all, everyone give him a shout out. Let's see, 777s, everything that you can share in the chat, because I'm really excited and super grateful that Dante said yes. I think that he is going to do an amazing job of hosting, emceeing our first live 2-day event, and just really bringing in the energy, his perspective, his passion for life, people, wealth, his family, and Auvoria Prime is really going to shine through that on those 2 days. So thank you. Thank you, Dante. Next slide. Then we have Los. He is going to absolutely bring it as well. He is going to bring a high energy, very passionate presentation. So he's essentially our keynote speaker. So give it up for Los. I know that you do not want to miss what Los is going to be bringing at Summit. Mike Sancho, he is going to share 6 steps to 6 figures. I just have to pause on that because we're already at massive value and we haven't even touched on the length of content that's coming. Calvin is going to bring Calvin's personality, energy, and really help you understand and bring the value into our incredibly powerful rewards plan. Thank you, Calvin. Thank you, Los, for saying yes. So those are all the flyers that I've ready. Watch for them as we release them through the week. Make sure and share some love as we send out these flyers. So you can see Michael Manuel, he is going to show you, he's going to be one of the first speakers, and he's going to show you how to take the wave into your business. I'm definitely excited about what he has to share. Some surprises in store for you. Definitely help you take the most benefit out of the event and what to do on Sunday, what to do when you leave the event. Steve Vetterl is going to share the manual trading holy grail, according to Steve. Mike Sancho, we talked about. Calvin, we talked about. And there's more. Next slide, please. Oh, Matt. Sorry, I thought you had clicked on that. And Matt, our very own Matt, is going to share the leader within you. I'm also very excited about what he's going to bring with that. Then, amongst all of our speakers and sessions, we have in store for you some new product reveals. More actually keep on falling into the pipeline as we get towards there. So that definitely some surprises in store for all of you, plus new member benefits. I think you're going to love it. New website reveal. I think you'll like that as well. And then our full AP live reveal, which includes, as Matt mentioned before, the full experience of our live trade rooms, our live city events, and something social for y'all that I think you're going to like. Of course, we are absolutely going to do some rank achievement recognition, celebration, awards, and there's some surprises hidden in there as well, and so much more. So you really want to get to the event. Over to you, Matt, for the Leadership Accelerator.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Susan, and congratulations to all the speakers. That was just the tip of the iceberg. We're working on so much more. Absolutely amazing. Last week, Derek was on here and he talked, last month, Derek came on and talked about the Leadership Accelerator that's going to be happening July 27th through the 29th before this all unfolds, right? So I wanted to share with you guys one more time what this is. So this is right before the event happens in Orlando. And they've set aside, they're getting Airbnbs, they're putting a whole bunch of special stuff together. There's only 40 seats available for this thing. I think there's very few left. So if you have not gone to this, but you're gonna have all-inclusive accommodations and dinner. Basically, we're gonna have guest speaker, high-level training, content for branding. We're gonna dine and network with our top leaders, and I will be there as well. This is gonna be something you do not wanna miss. Some of the best strategies of building that I've ever been involved with was being at something like this, where it accelerated my business because I was surrounded by greatness. I was surrounded by people who are gone before me, and I got time to be able to sit, learn from them, dine with them, do life with them. And that was part of that belief system that happened within me that helped me build. So you do not want to miss this. It ends July 6th, which is coming up. So all you have to do is get to at least a 1,200. And then all affiliates, you at least got to get to a 1,200. So if you're not 1,200, get there. 3 points in the momentum pool, achieve a VIP 1,200 rank. And you need 5 team members with tickets purchased to attend the Ride the Wave the event. If you're a VIP 1,200 already, just get 3 points in momentum pool and get 10 people on your team to go to the Ride the Wave event. And then if you are a VIP 1,200 or above, 3 points in the pool, and you need 25 people on your team to get tickets to the Ride the Wave event. And that is exactly what you need to do to be a part of the Leadership Accelerator. Go get it done. We will see you guys there. Susan, was there another was a contest you were going to launch?
Yeah, I did mention it. So starting now, anyone that purchases tickets in the next 24 hours to Ride the Wave gets entered into the draw to have 2 nights hotel room covered.
Okay, say that one more time. I just want to make sure everyone understands.
Starting now, for the next 24 hours, everyone that purchases a ticket to Ride the Wave gets entered into a draw. There will be 2 winners. Each winner receives 2 nights Rosen Shingle Creek Hotel covered.
Awesome. Okay, so let's do this real quick. I'm going to bring on Michael Manuel. Michael, if you could unmute yourself and sure, there he is. What's up, brother? Good to see you.
What's going on? What's going on?
This dude, he is he's such an amazing leader. He has so much knowledge in network marketing. He's done so many amazing things in this industry in the years he's been in. And I wanted to come on and share real quick because we talked about AP Live and we had testimonies and stuff like that. But Michael, for me, events impacted my life, right? I talked about it on the last video. I said, man, my mentor was like, you got to go to this event. And I'm like, no, I don't. I was fighting it all the way. And once I got to this event, that's when something clicked inside of me, and it dramatically changed my life. And you're someone who has years and years of experience in network marketing. I really wanted you to share with everyone. Everyone that's listening, maybe they say, man, I'm on the fence still. I mean, $199. Do I really need to spend $199 to get to this event? Is it worth it? It's kind of a pain. I have other plans. All the stories, the lies that try to fill your head to steal away your success. And so I'd love for you to come on and share just really what events have done for you and really how important it is for everyone to get to Ride the Wave. So I'm going to turn it over to you, brother.
Cool. Well, it's simple. I have one mentor in this industry now that taught me everything I've known, and I've been in the industry for 22 years. I've been full time, where you fire your boss. Literally, that's what I did. I joined network marketing, got to the point. I waited to match my income on Wall Street. It took about 2 years. I've been full time for 18 years. And not one time have I ever gone back. Like literally from the day that I went full time, it's been 18 years. I'm 6 figures, 7 figure. I've never had to go back. And one of the things that I learned, my mentor told me a couple of things. You said something interesting, Matt, and you guys that do know me, I don't sugarcoat anything. You said to me just now a little bit, you said, well, I don't have the time. I don't know. Let me make this clear. If you're in impact and you're not at this meeting, I will never take you seriously. That's just flat out. Don't call me. Well, Mike, I don't want to hear it. If I don't see you in Orlando, lose my number. Go call your sponsor. I don't care what you do, but don't call me. I mean, that's just the deal. So that's number one. Of course, now if you're overseas, that's, but if you live in Tallahassee, if you live in Orlando, California, Bangor, Maine, for all I care, you need to be there if the networking piece and the building piece and the residual income is something that you want to do. So, when I went to my first real meeting, it wasn't just necessarily my own team meeting. It was a network marketing meeting. And at the time, I had about 200 people on my team. So I went to this meeting and I met all kinds of great people. And we're at this party. And I don't know how it happened, But at the end of the night, I ended up in a room with me, and you younger cats won't know these names, but I know Matt will. But at the end of the night, it was me, Randy Gage, Art Jonak, and like an hour later, Big Al Schreider comes in like a robe and some slippers. And for an hour and a half, I don't know to this day how it ended up. It was just the 4 or 5 of us. A year later, I went from 200 to 2,000 people. I have never been in an MLL company other than the brief stint that I did with Mr. Terry's company there for a couple of months. I have never been in a company where I built a team less than 10,000 people, ever. And that stems from the meetings. It stems from going to these meetings for a couple of reasons. Number one, we need to rejuvenate ourselves. We need to rejuvenate ourselves from the no's, from the people that have quit, from the numbers declining, from the software sucks, from the I'm in $40 million of drawdown. No, you're in $40 of drawdown and you got a $10,000 account. You know, from the binary options doesn't work because I had this trade and it was right. And it was, as soon as it got to the level, it got me to 0. And then as soon as it got me out, it went right back in the bottom. You need to refresh yourself with like-minded people in an event that's going to give you a level of motivation to go into these stages. Ray Higdon and Eric Worre talk about these 90-day increment stages. And that's one reason why we have these corporate meetings. It's to give you a level of refresh. It's also for you to learn. And that's one of the things I'm going to be talking about. Let me make this clear. You are not going to Orlando to have wine with Derek Alexander. You are going to Orlando to learn from Derek Alexander, #1 income earner of the company, Icon 50. You can have wine with your neighbor, but you can't break bread every day with an Icon 50. My partner, Cash. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So you need to be, if residual income is what you're looking at, and I'm not talking about the trade rooms now, that's not what I'm talking about. If you are looking to build a residual income, to get to where you're at multiple 6 figures, like my partner Dante and I, the market hackers, Mike Sancho, Calvin Frazier, you need to be at this meeting. It is what you need to do. It is a cost of doing business. How many stories have you heard where on stage from these millionaires, you know, there were 20 people in a room, you know, sleeping on the floor, sleeping in the bathtub, sleeping on a couch, and 10 years later, they're racking 7 figures. That's why. So it's non-negotiable. What the vibe that you're going to get, especially after we just went through this Corona issue, it's going to be unprecedented. So you need to get to meet Matt. You need to get to meet Susan. You need to get to meet Sydney. And imagine, and this is, I'll end with this. Imagine just having an opportunity. You're really into binary. You're really liking Cash's call. And then all of a sudden you find yourself alone at a bar, in a lobby, in a quarter with just Cash. Now you've got 15 minutes of picking his brain. Matt Ward, my partner Dante, Jackie, Calvin, me, Derek, Kanoa, Cameron Kirkar, leaders, Mike Sancho. You'll walk away from it. Oh, and you get it for free. And I know every leader in this company, they are more than willing to give you their secrets and knowledge of what they've brought to the table. So you need to go. It's just mandatory, period. End of story. I'll see you there.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Michael. I hope that spoke to you guys. Listen, Michael, one thing that when you were saying in the beginning, like, you know, lose my number, right? I wrote down this on the pad. I put it in the chat. I said, the teacher shows up when the student is ready, right? That is one of the biggest things that mentors, if you want them to show up for you, they're not going to show up if you're not showing up and showing them that you're ready, right? It's impossible for a mentor to say, I hope he's ready. He didn't show up, but I'm still gonna hope that he's ready, right? You have to show up, right? The teacher will show up when the student is ready. So if you're ready and you're ready to go to the next level in 2021 and beyond, you got to get to Orlando, get your ticket, get involved, get plugged in. I say it all the time, there's only 2 times that someone joins Auvoria Prime. It's the first time is when you put your credit card in, the second time when Auvoria Prime gets inside of you, and that is going to happen in Orlando. If you guys are excited about Orlando, if you love all the stories that you heard today, give everyone a 777 as we're about to end off this call. I appreciate all you guys, love all you guys. It's like I always say, it's an honor to be able to serve this field every single day. Let's go. Let's absolutely crush Orlando. Build towards events. If you know you're going to Orlando, the question I want to ask you right now is, what rank are you going to be on that stage? Your team needs to be on that stage. Second question is, how many people are you going to have on your team on that stage? Feeling the recognition, understanding what it's like to win. I want you to win. I want your team to win. Let's go head down. Let's not just sit around all day long looking at trade rooms, right? Get into the trade rooms, win, then get out and share with every single person. Start from scratch. Go through your path to 500. Go through Team Auvoria. Go through it again. Build your new list this month. Go out and build your business grassroots. And I promise you, you'll get to Orlando and you're going to be so happy that you didn't just sit around and not do anything, but you went out and shared this amazing opportunity for someone who was praying for an opportunity, and you are the one who delivered it to them, right? So I love all you guys. I appreciate you guys. Let's go out. Let's crush July. This call is officially over. See you guys. Let's go.